Yo, what up good people? Suavee here. It's been a minute since I've done a Rogue Company tutorial, but I'm back at it again, and in this video we're going to be talking about Vi. You don't want to miss this, make sure you tune in, let's get it. Okay y'all, so let's talk. So Vi, pretty well balanced rogue, I must say. I definitely think that she's underrated for sure. I know for a fact that I slept on it, but I've been actually playing with her more often lately, and let me tell you, you can actually be dominant when it comes to using Vi, but also she can be very versatile. So she's considered a defender and she can definitely play that role very well. So, like using her ultimate, Vile Poison, to be able to not only block off routes, but also if the enemy steps in that poison, being able to then increase your maximum health, which comes in real good handy when it comes to like those gunfights. You ever go down and the person, they're like, oh man, they're one shot, but imagine if your maximum health was increased to 125 instead of that 100. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about her kit. So like I said, her ultimate is Vile Poison, and then with her passive being Leeching Poison, which every single time someone steps in her poison and she drains their maximum health, it gets added onto her maximum health. She's got the Nightshade. Dope gun, is super dope, does a lot of damage from range, it's pretty accurate, low recoil as well. Just overall a pretty dope gun. As far as the perks, she's got Evade, Helping Hand, she's got Replenish, Cloaked, Bounce Back, and Tracker rounds. And then also, she's got her pistol, which is the Executioner, Katana, she's got Tear Gas, and she's got Incendiary Grenade. What I like to do is I like to purchase the Nightshade first and then go ahead and pick up the Incendiary Grenade. As far as what perks that I like to pick up, I like to go ahead and rock with Bounce Back. That way I can get my health back a lot sooner. That health regen isn't as long. And then also I like to go ahead and get that Replenish. So every single time I down somebody, my gun automatically reloads. Those are the two main perks that I rock with. If you want to go ahead and pick up additional ones, definitely go ahead. She's very simple. She does not need a lot in order for you to, dominate the game. So now that we talked about her kit, let me go ahead and go over some suave tips for you guys. That way you can maximize your potential when it comes to playing with Vi, whether that's helping out your team or if you're just, going solo and you want to just be crushing it, right? So first thing, you want to anticipate the enemy's routes. By doing this, you're able to throw your poison out maybe ahead of time and they end up walking into it. Perfect example is the map Canals. If you're playing an objective-based game like Sabotage, the bomb is kind of going to be in the middle area of the map. The other team has the opportunity to be able to hop through the window, to kind of get the height advantage on you and whatnot. If you throw your lethal poison right there, the percentage of them or the chance of them stepping in that poison is going to go up, because one, they're not going to see you throw it, and two, it's a common route that's used. Also, along with using your lethal poison, you want to because you get two of them, right? So you might want to throw it in one direction, so maybe to the left and then maybe to the right. That way you can possibly force the enemy out of cover and they're going to end up having to step in your lethal poison. Another tip that you can do is you can throw lethal poison in one direction, or you can throw the Incendiary Grenade in the other. So whichever one you choose or whichever one you have available is really going to depend on which one you actually go with. Another tip, very simple but can be easily overlooked, but you need to understand what game mode you're playing and understand where you fit in that game mode. So again, using the example like Sabotage or even Extraction, again, Vi is meant to be a defender. So you need to be on the objective, and you also need to make sure that you are setting your poison in the best position. One, if you're the one that's watching the objective, you want to make sure that you get some hits with that lethal poison. That way you can maximize your health and you can be a true defender. Another thing that I recommend is make sure you pick up a secondary weapon and replace your pistol. Reason why I say that is, one, Vi does not have the perk where she can reload faster, nor does she have the perk that allows her to start off with more ammo. So if you're out there defending or you're killing it and you're using the nightshade, you're gonna run out of ammo pretty fast. So as soon as you drop somebody, you want to make sure that you take their weapon and replace your pistol. One, if you're in a gunfight and you run out of ammo, you can go ahead and switch to that secondary gun versus waiting on your gun to reload. But two, if you run out of ammo, just period, you already have a gun that you can continue using. So overall, I'd say Vi is a pretty dope rogue. Like I said, I slept on her for the longest, and even when I tried to use her initially, it was a little tricky, you know, trying to get down that nightshade. And I think it's because I was so used to recoil on other weapons. The fact that the nightshade barely has any recoil, it actually threw me off. I think, you know, trying to anticipate the recoil, it really kind of hurt me. So once I went to the gun range and I started practicing with it, and as I used her more, I realized that the nightshade is one of the best weapons in the game. So if you're looking for a rogue that you want is balanced and doesn't really require a whole lot of upgrades for you to be able to play well, Vi is who you want to rock with. So I definitely recommend picking her up. Like I said, she might be a little bit tricky as far as using the guns and just as far as like her perks and whatnot, but she's very simple, and I'm a simple dude, so it actually worked out. So again, I recommend picking her up, going to the gun range. That way you can practice with her, get the timing down, and then once you got it, hey, go out there and kill it. So let me know if this video was helpful for you guys. I appreciate the support. We closing in on 600 subscribers. So it's your boy Jay Suave. Again, I appreciate the support, and your boy is out. Peace. We're gonna try to pick him up. I got you. Oh, wait. Oh! I'm sorry. I had to leave you hanging. But it's not for nothing. Look at that. Putting in work. Let me find out. I've been sleeping on Dallas.